I come on there. I was like, I could drink a pint again.
It's just coming in this environment.
I think it's just like the summer weather and.
You're an alcoholic.
It's the summertime and the weather is high. I wanna get right down and touch the sky when the weather is nice. And you women, you got women on you. Well, you don't because you don't.
Have
like
a
sex.
drink, have a ride. Then what? Says I don't like sex.
Yeah, you don't like it, sure.
Not as much as you.
What's saying? Well,
Aye.
love it.
Feel unhappy. I feel so sad.
Do your sex faith.
I've lost the best friend I've ever had. Who is it? I'm going through changes.
I know that player.
Who? I'm going. Passed away. Ozzy Osbourne. Rest in peace. Fuck your wife.
Kneecapped it up.
Did they?
They killed him there.
Why?
Sharon Osbourne blame everything on
She
kneecaps.
is. I'd say he just went along with it. I've read his book. Like, first 5 pages are blank because I'm thinking. So many stories about him. Sharon Osbourne one time had all his clothes, so he just grabbed one of her dresses and went to the pub. That's something I would easily do. I went. Some of the fucking things I could dress up and went to the pub there. Anyway, you love the riding and I don't, you reckon?
He said that.
If we were in prison or on an island,
Somebody, what do you say? Somebody
you
commented.
jiu-jitsu yourself out of a ride.
Somebody commented under one of our YouTube videos. We used to-
It's just these clips that don't make sense.
No, let me see. Where's the comments? It was around the. Maybe we were talking about loyalists. Love the Wooly. Oh, King Wooly and King Wooly. Loyalists love the Wooly. LOL. Well, they did in jail anyway, lads. They're partying that hard on the yokes, etc., etc. The Republicans could barely get studying.
Apparently there's a lot of fucking homosexual action going on, and
Enjoyed that Maggie Pie.
over in the Republican side, there are hunger strikes and dirty protests and fighting for their rights, and then over the wall, fucking rave. Girls getting snuck in, men riding men, high fives and sweat everywhere.
E-tabs.
Now the best ones too, the Doves back in the day, 15-pounders, steroids, they all come out. There's no drugs were snuck in here; they're all coming. But that's what happened there. I think Republicans studied, and the loyalists went to the gym. They went for the physical force.
Aye, but loyalists were
The pen's mightier than the sword, my
the
son.
loyalists, would they have been treated better? Like the Screws and all would have looked after them.
There was one big escape by loyalists that backfired. The 2 dudes jumped in the bin van, and the van turned on.
Oh no.
So even the Republicans felt bad for that one, like, because if they escaped, they escaped. Prisoners of war, let's go.
Aye.
So it was like a sad one. Aye, so the
So
thing
they got
turned-
squashed.
crushed.
The big escape they got. Escape day.
The
pearly gates.
sky. That's where I'm gonna go, and I try to escape. We need to stop going on there because you never know where we end up singing. Hope I escapes that were like. Do you know the one about the Republican dressed up as a woman walked out?
No.
What places? So whoever came in visiting came out with a wig and all that there cracking, and then he got up and left. Another one is they dug under the cache, straight across, and right up. And at the point of the planning there to get everybody out, a screw walked over and fell down the hole.
No way. Second. It's very
There's
Shawshank
one-
Redemption, isn't it?
There's one, there used to be a boat. It was a jail in Belfast.
Aye. That's where, who was there? Who was on there? Jerry Adams was there at some stage.
And a few boys escaped. They seen because there was around the boat, there was like wire or fucking fence under the water, like, for not being able to escape. But the couple of boys seen a dolphin coming in and out. They were like, fuck. So what they did was they kept on getting their butter from their lunch, keeping it until they had enough to smother their whole body. and dived in and escaped out the wee hole. And Pierce. Now listen. Here's a song for Pierce Macaulay. Escaped from the English Brixton prison. Sneaked the gun on.
And that's one I am like, I was watching that Untamed and...
Shite!
Oh, don't start, sir.
You sickening man.
No, you're a sickener.
You told me unreal.
It is unreal.
We watched it over 2 nights, eh?
You didn't like it?
Ugh.
You fucking, you're useless.
Ugh. What was good about it? I was waiting for you. Said action. Where the fuck's the action?
I never said action.
You said, oh, great action film.
No, I didn't, sir. I said, no, you didn't listen to one word.
Don't watch it, ladies
It's a
and gentlemen.
fucking thriller.
Ish.
It's a mystery. To find out who the killer is. So you were waiting for explosions and cars?
No,
Oh, you're a
no,
fucking
just
shit, sir.
you said it was good.
It is good.
No, shite.
It's 100% good.
I even watched the last episode going, just put it on. We've watched 5 now. That's the way the last one came on.
So you don't like yelling?
Huh? Ice cream.
Batter son.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the big massive podcast. I like you, the listeners, everybody else, but no, like break it down. What was good about it?
It's a thriller. You have to find out who the killer is.
I thought it was him, from the Ford Go.
No, I never thought it was him. And then there's
He
a wee
was
bit of...
he was too famous and not. Do you know what I mean? He was.
And the underlying story with the son and the wife and them coming together for... It was sad, like. And then you find out who the killer was, and I never called it, and I was like, fuck.
And you brought it up today again.
Aye, but do you see the bit where she falls down the hole? That's why I was bringing it up.
The
And then
cop.
she climbs under the wee...
Oh, that was the best part of the whole show.
Do you ever see the one that the guy... You know them guys that do the... Is it pothole?
No, it was the Jew.
They go down and climb.
So explain what happens. So anybody listening, there's this real claustrophobic
Aye.
part.
So she falls down an old mine shaft.
But then she sees,
You can see outside, but it's a wee tiny hole.
fuck, it was tight.
Aye.
I wouldn't have got one Janet.
You could have just put the head on it.
Face stuck.
But she climbs nearly to the end, and there's like...
Her arm gets stuck in her face.
and then the rain starts to go really, and
Oh,
it starts to
obviously.
fall up, and a puddle starts to come up, and she's like... And then your man gets her... But you must like...
Do you know it was based on a true story? No, it wasn't.
No.
Go ahead.
But she like with anxiety and fear, she must have like expanded. So she had to start with breathing
Aye.
and then calm down. And like
You're not as rigid.
aye,
Don't they always say if you fall when you're drunk, you do less damage? I was telling them about the time we were in France and we stayed in a boat when you could just step off the fucking harbour into the boat step. But see, later on at night when the tide went out, the boat went well down.
aye.
Boy along with me stoving, thought I could just step on. Yeah. And man, he would have been dead if he hadn't have been drunk and didn't know. Because you would have broke on him, right? Because you would have.
I know someone was on a 3-day stag, broke their leg the first day, and walked around on it for 2 more days, stoving.
My dad broke 3 ribs on a rip weekend and didn't know until the Monday. When you sober up and you're like, "Ugh."
I seen somebody with a really bad rib wreck one time, and it looked horrendous. They were just lying in bed like they were giving birth.
Dennis Perry did to me. It was the worst fucking thing ever happened. One of the worst things ever happened.
Still going?
Still sore. Eh? It'll never go away.
Fuck.
Because I Kieran got his ribs broken in a fight. And he says winter time, you'll feel it. And I was like, right. And then every winter when it's cold, you're like, oh. Or even if I train, like, do you remember last year when I was training for the fight?
Is that why you don't train?
I do fucking train. I was in the legs yesterday. Half a legs I did.
It's half legs, just from the knee down.
Just did calves.
Half leg day.
I was on, so me and Conan now, Conan's now 17, right? So he's not listening to me in the gym. He thinks he knows everything. Because his friend told him.
Oh, yeah.
His friend's stronger than me.
His friend's fucking David Goggin.
He could lift nearly the same as you. I says, that means fuck all. And I said, listen, see when we go to the gym, because I'm going to the gym now, 30 years, probably 32. I know that, I know what. See, the other thing too, I have a theory. I used to remember somebody working on Riversdale, fat, taking classes.
Ronin boy theories.
But he's on his phone too much as well. So what I do was like, we were doing the first day there. We were doing back and triceps. What was it? No, back and biceps. We did. You going to fart?
No, I just want to start back a bit.
Back and biceps, and so I don't go wide heavy in the biceps because back's the main exercise. Every time I turn around, he's on his phone, so I'm caught up on him all the time.
Aye.
So he doesn't realise that the reason I'm doing that is that we're both busy at the one time, and I'm standing like a couple of times. He lost the seat or the bench because he goes wee dander looking at his phone, and somebody just slaps him, and I'm dying. They fucking batter him like. And then he argues, "No, you're not. You need rest. You need rest." I says, "That is the rest, but it's just lightweight."
Aye.
So the last day there, I told him no phones. He needs to read my rules if he's coming training with me.
Aye.
Then we did legs, and I nearly tried to get out of that because of the cinema. But I says, "We'll go light," and I genuinely went light because I haven't done legs in 6-7 weeks. And you can go heavier, but it'll fucking kill you.
Aye.
So we just went round the machines and did a couple of squats and never did about 35 minutes of light legs. And I can feel it today.
I find if I go heavier, I lose a bit of form.
Aye.
And I don't get the same burn as going higher volume with light weights.
Aye. Or you don't, the technique's gone. You don't do the full motions. Like we were doing do you know what I love that leg machine when you just go in and you can sort of lean back and go right down, right beside the punch bag?
Aye.
That's a cracker there. Keeps your form right and all.
Aye.
We did that in the dog machines and then probably boring the shit out of people, but that's me back.
Guess who's back again.
Is your teeth still white? Not us.
Coffee. Do you know what, man? I have been
You should drink coffee with a straw. Sorted. Is that not the same as a straw?
No, you still fill your mouth.
No, you don't. Straight down the canal. Then. Right on. If there's.
Man, do you know what? I'm actually saving a fortune not buying coffees.
Oh, are you going to get a coffee? Oh, my teeth.
No, I'm making it in the house.
Bastard. I've upped my game. I'm nearly 2 a day now.
No,
2 a day.
Do you know what? I've been buying ones the last couple of days because my coffee ran out.
£7 a day in coffees. That's what I used to get a day in training centre. Doing woodwork. Fucking hell. Right, I need one of them machines. You need to send me the dates.
No, I don't.
Is it wild hard to do them?
No.
And does it taste the exact same?
100%.
Like, can you do latties?
No, it's just black coffee. Like.
Do you know what? I need to move on to black coffee. I've been some rip fucking like them. I got away from the milk.
Training once every 7 weeks.
How much milk's in one of them? Because there's no water. Would you say half? Would it be half a pint of milk? So that'd be a pint of milk a day. Wouldn't be good for you, would it?
You're talking 400 or 500 calories, milk alone.
But I'm not eating much.
See, man, I was doing porridge there. Doing porridge with milk, fruit, honey, almond butter. You're talking about fucking 600 or 700 calories. So I took it back to just porridge, protein, and water. And the milk alone was like 150 calories.
Mm.
Just milk. Now, it's not as nice without the milk, but milk has a lot of calories in it. Like.
Doesn't they always say that we're the only animals that drink other animals' milk?
Is that a thing?
Mm-hmm. Check it out.
Do monkeys not suck a boob?
I would each others. Not, they don't suck giraffes' boobs.
Oh, right. No, it's fair.
Too high up.
Aye.
You stupid Harry. No.
But... And then a scoop of proteins, 150 calories. So... Man,
I'm thinking I get
a wee porridge, like a wee healthy porridge was about 700-800 calories. If you're only having 2,000 calories, it's a lot. So you kind of have to really pare it back.
See if you're recommending a boy like me now to go back to doing a bit of jiu-jitsu, because it's 10 years now, my anniversary since I did it.
Yeah.
Where would you recommend to go?
SPG.
Why? Would you not be better going to Derry or something at one of the better clubs?
Why?
What?
No.
Why? Give us your...
It's my hometown club.
But there's a lot of hometown boys.
You don't do anything in hometown, do you?
There's a lot of hometown
Why
boys.
do you not go to a gym?
I'm fucking sick of bringing...
Why do you not go to a gym?
I'm sick of bringing comedy to this town. It's over now, anyway. That's it, September, fuckies.
See, why do you not go to a gym in there?
I do.
Where?
That's my point, that's what I'm asking. What's the case?
your point?
What's the case for SBG? Strabane.
It's in your hometown. Why would you travel?
Strabane
Why would you
basketball.
train for 2 hours and then drive for an hour?
Is the level good enough?
Aye. It's a black belt. One of the few black belts in the country.
No, it's not true.
Or Strabane.
We were on about that last time. Fucking black belts were like hands deep back in the day. No, I'm only joking. But maybe there's systems in place for people to get back into it, or is it just...
I
think if I'm going to do it, I would have to drop comedy or the podcast or something. Do you know what I mean? You need to dedicate yourself to it for a while, would you not?
No.
I'm going to batter Roland Lafferty, and he's out of the year. He'd probably beat me now. I don't think so, but 10 years, 1 year fresh.
It's time on the mat, but
Not only that, it's completely different probably from when I did it.
probably.
Are you allowed to do this now? Hi, token!
They don't allow 10 fags in the pocket anymore.
That was 20. But I didn't get your point. That wasn't me, it was McCrossan. I have went on dying and hungover and stuff like that there. The mad one is, I'll tell you a story. One of the Gracies was taking a seminar, and this was the start of the laziness, actually. One of the Gracies...
There was a start? I thought it was when you were born.
Came out late. 10 month baby. No! Get the fuck! It's 2 cows.
5 more minutes, would you?
Then they put a burger at the end of the fucking bed. All right. But me and McCrossan and the boys were down doing a seminar with one of the Gracies in Letterkenny. And I'll tell you how long ago it was. 17 years and 25 days ago. Because McCrossan drove and Arler's waters broke during the seminar. And for Conan, he's 17 there last June. So that's how I know exactly the date.
Aye.
And McCrossan then says, I'll bring you. I says, no, sure, I'll drive. I'll go up with Kieran. No. He just wanted out of the seminar because it's an hour and they're going fed up with this. Seminars are long, like.
They're
You need to really enjoy it. So when the seminar starts and you get into it, it flies on. But if you don't, Horse Gracie was showing like the really most basic,
But that's what it is.
real basic stuff.
Aye. That's
I
foundation.
know that, but you'd think
See, like, man, I watch high level jiu-jitsu.
it's all basic.
It's all basic.
But
There's no way to do Berman bolas and fucking...
maybe motivational speaking and all, but they felt like Horse didn't want to be there, to be honest. They hated me because he gets bang a drink off me. But
Why were you drinking the day before?
I was 28 or whatever. And actually, McCrossan woke me up. I was laying sleeping in the kitchen. Come on, you're going. If I'm going, we paid £50 as well for it, like 2 weeks before it. And I wouldn't have went on. He slapped the jazz man, got me up. And then when we were down there, then he just didn't want to stay. And do you know what? I'm getting mixed up in 2 seminars. The Horse Gracie one, we were hungover, and fucking 5 minutes into the seminar, McCrossan went, fuck, and lumped off. And then he was watching, and every time I was looking over, he was going, and I am dying with a hangover, and Horse Gracie's not speaking to me, not that we were close anyway. And he just hated me because there was a bang of, like, I was drinking vodka, say, at 5 in the morning, and then this was like 9 or 10, you know what I mean, seminar. So I'm just coming round, and the hair's not, you know, when you have the knots in the hair and all, and the fucking...
The green in your eyes and...
and you can't take direction. So I think that's why he's getting angry.
You must have been sweating. You would have been big too.
Oh, aye, about 20 stone. Oh, you're sweating the drink, already. And then he's telling you to do a move, and you can't, your brain's not, it's all fog. So you can't take direction or apply it or do anything. So he
Take your right hand and you're like...
Fuck, he hated me because he was thinking he probably thought this is disrespectful. You know what I mean? I'm landing here drunk. McCrossan's, he's even in worse state, but he's up with a leg up in the bandage as if it's fucking sore. Threw it off them when he got outside.
It's hard to believe this is use rattles at this time, man.
We were fighting in the cage. We were 3, me, him, and who was it? Big Richie. We were fighting in a cage fight in Letterkenny. Letterkenny's first ever cage night. There was Gracies and all fighting in it, like. We're out smoking fags while people are lining up to get their tickets. He's probably not fighting anyway. We were at a...
on the night of the fight, people were queuing up to get their tickets.
we were outside smoking at the front. 3 of us chatting away, slabbering. We did not ticket. We were not. It wasn't. That was back when cage fighting was boxer against jiu-jitsu man and Greco wrestler against a fucking kickboxer, and it was all just
Karate artist.
Do you know that boy? Do you remember the Ultimate Fighter when the drunk Muay Thai fighter landed from France, and he kicked the dung out of all the MMA fighters? He was warned. They were warned, go easy on him, or he's going to fucking hurt you.
Aye.
He was lethal.
What's his name? Very famous.
So that would have been the type of fucking attitude we probably would have had.
Funny, Rogan was talking about the last day about the amount of steroids.
What's going on?
No, not as much anymore, but back in the Pride days.
But I always fucking thought it was easier to fight big steroid fucking boys. But different, I would say.
Are you talking bodybuilders? Like,
aye, that's what I was going to just say. Bodybuilders are useless at fighting, and they're the most intimidating looking.
And a lot of them are bodyguards, or not bodyguards, bouncers.
Aye. But I do a whole bit about bouncers. It's like the wee boy's always the boss, telling the big stupid bouncers where they stand and stuff. They don't know how to even stand, or they do all this.
Aye.
It's the easiest thing to do. Just they're standing square straight away, so you hit them, they're going to go. Now, you're a different animal if you can fight and then you put on the fucking muscle.
Oh, 100%.
Like if you're like Tyson, remember Mike Tyson? Fucking hell. But if you could throw a punch and all there, but I still think that you can't get good range and flexibility and fucking movement and all if you're.
Aye.
And I think it's really, I think bodybuilding now, muscles, is so 90s. Wrestler, like if you think of the 80s and 90s, it was all. No wonder we were violent, by the way. Every fucking TV show you watched was about fucking shooting, fighting.
18.
The hardest man was the hero. If you had a name as the hard man back in the day, you thought it was great.
The Fall Guy.
Everything. Name one thing. Even at Christmas, you're getting toy guns.
Care Bears.
Toy guns running around during the fucking Troubles wasn't a good idea either.
Now, you can't get toy guns anymore, can you?
But like real caps, do you remember the real caps? It sounded like real guns.
The ones that had the roll.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that handgun? Fucking hell, we're lucky we never got shot running around with them. They're banging them.
Aye.
Used to throw them into the banks and all. Rockets, remember the fireworks then came? We were tortured with it.
There was one that ran around. You could fire like 6 shots.
6, but the wee thing went on.
Aye.
And they were as loud as a gun.
Aye. Class.
Shooting.
Well, we're at the Fall Cup this week. A week of sport. I love sport. Fucking missing the football. Do you know what I finished? Welcome to Wrexham.
Did you? You never got the last.
Oh, man.
Was the last season the best? Because they got promoted to the first division, didn't they? Championship, aye.
It's hard to say. Each one is similar because...
Was the biggest emotion getting into the league first? That was the big one, wasn't it?
Aye.
They reckon that's the hardest.
But man, like, there's a wee boy with cancer and all, and they bring him to the final game, and they do a whole thing about him, and there's a sad bit, like, because 2 of the biggest players that played, legends of the club, Paul Mullen and Ollie Palmer, don't really play towards the end.
Too old, or
just not
the level's
enough.
getting too high?
The level's getting too high.
Because he looked fucking unreal.
Aye.
Right up to then.
So as the level got better, then players kind of went out and they brought in Sam Smith, and do you remember
the singer?
That guy
out in high heels. Fucking.
Do you remember Jay Rodriguez? Played with Southampton and Burnley, and
aye.
They brought him in. Sam Smith.
What about the Dairy Mucker?
Flying.
Is he
flying?
So them main players now are benching.
Aye, no, not benching.
They're gone.
No, they're watching it from the house TV. They watch. Your man Palmer watched the last couple of games in the house.
Why?
He wasn't in the squad.
It just didn't make the squad.
No,
fuck. That's the levels. Sure, they're never going to get the Premier League.
Even Fletcher's coming on like the last 20 minutes. He has a big part to play. Do you remember Fletcher? Scottish guy. Stephen Fletcher.
Can't mind. Forward.
Aye.
Big
tall, aye.
And who was the boy that came down a couple? Is that him? Came down a couple?
Sam Smith came down. He's a good player. Like he's a big prospect. He was maybe the club record.
Who and what was there a goalkeeper came down as well from
Arsenal?
Did he stay?
He stayed.
He's good.
He's very good. In Conquest or something.
So,
very good.
It's a good show, anybody.
But man, like pulls at the heartstrings towards the end, you know, and fucking your man. What do you call him?
Colm McGurk.
No, Ryan Reynolds and who? Rob McElhenney. Rob McElhenney kind of has a...
McElhenney.
It's definitely McElhenney.
It's McElhenney. I know McElhenney's.
McElhenney's in Balfay.
That's the name. That's the name.
But they pronounce it McElhenney.
He's wrong.
He does this. He gets them all together before the final game and does this fucking speech, and he gets like all these famous basketballers. They send them stuff, man,
and it doesn't motivate them.
Class, sir. Man, he does this whole thing about he has them all in this room and he tells them, look, so the guy, it must be like fucking Kobe, not Kobe Bryant, he did. He's not her famous basketballer.
Fucking
Kobe and
I wouldn't know any basketballers. Jordan
says Jordan.
What?
It was a current top
Kelly.
What do I call the big guy?
A big fucking famous dude with a bald head.
Fuck. That's not Kobe. Kobe died now.
Kobe's dead. Shaq.
No, not Shaq.
Shaq.
Oh, fuck, sir. I need to check it out.
I'll not know anyway.
You will.
No, I won't.
Famous.
Scottie Pippen.
No.
Why are you laughing at my basketball?
No, but they are famous. LeBron James.
Who?
LeBron.
I've heard of him.
LeBron must text him and say like,
oh, he's Liverpool's.
Aye, that's right. Fuck me. He must text him something about fucking the best games he've ever played is when he had fun and he remembered back to playing like he was 10 years old, man. And then he undercuts this whole speech with all the players playing when they were fucking 10 years old, and like James McLean with his dad and man, and then it's fucking. It shows you the goals, and it's similar to the goals that players score back when they were 10. Man, it's fucking so good. And then they won, and man, it's just unbelievable. Back to back to back.
See, John Jones, I was watching a thing about him, how much he got into, how important the mind is with everything.
Aye.
About how visualization and all that there, and what do you call that when you think of something positive, what is it you try to create it, and
visualizing.
There's another word for it. Anyway.
Imagine it.
No.
But you know what? I think that's what happened to me at the highest level too, when I play my fun harps and stuff. Big games.
Did he have a straight face when I said that? Did he? Like me in the highest level. Big games. When the fuck do you play for Liverpool? Fucking, who's the team?
Fun Harps. Fun Harps were Irish Premier League team. League of Ireland Premier League team.
Right. So this is
but
like
man,
conversation you have with athletic players.
I got overwhelmed by big games.
Did you?
I wish I could have had a better mindset. And then as I got older then...
That whole mindset thing wasn't there?
No.
So even listen to the old managers now talking about all these boys with their computer crunching numbers to see the stats on players and all, which I'm sitting going, that's one of the most important things now. They guarantee that if I'm going to spend 75 million on you, I want to know every last detail about you on the pitch. I love the way they even talk about their stuff that you can't account for, because they know their personalities and how they'd feel if something else happened, and ticking everything.
But you know
board.
what? If mindset wasn't a thing, then good players would be good every game.
Aye.
If a good player can play well and is good at football and he's going through a bad spell, it's nothing to do with his football, it's to do with his fucking mind.
Well, what do you call your man? Probably the best example, the Derry Mucker. Played for Celtic.
Oh, Paddy McCourt.
If anybody wants, go on YouTube and write and Paddy McCourt highlights, and then come back to this. What's it like?
Oh, it's like George Best.
It's like George Best. Taking around whole teams and all, but I just didn't have the mindset or the training or the motivation. And it's mad because he's got everything he needs to be one of the best players in the world.
I see it all the time in kids football. Great players who just don't have the attitude or the mental.
You have to want it, you know. First of all, you have to want it, right? So I go through stages so this week, I'm on stage every single week for 4 years. That's mad, isn't it? Every week for 4 years. So I looked at the timeline.
Even when you're on holidays?
So there would have been one, or say I missed a week. I would have 3 gigs that week after. Yeah. But I only missed Christmas week and 1 week in the summer, usually. But I would say nearly every single week for 4 years, which is mad. And there's gigs you just do it, because I know that consistency beats motivation.
Oh, yeah.
That's you're consistent. You're not motivated to go to the gym. You're consistent. You just know you have to go.
Aye.
Where I'm not there yet. It takes fucking ages to get there. Where I'm just like I did 2 days this week now because of the legs and back, the 2 hateful ones. I'll do the 2 nights. I like doing chest and shoulders, so I'll be on the rest of the week. Aye. But then I'll start doing the day. Well, take a wee rest today. It's good for you to take a rest.
Yeah, you're listening to Colin.
And then you're fucking.
What did Colin's mate say about rest?
Well, what was this? So the stand-up is there's the Weekender. I went down to Dublin. They do stand-up, and I had 3 gigs lined up. And the first one was it wasn't inner city. What do you call it? Outskirts. What's that name for it? But it's just it's all dubs. Great gig. They loved me. Still had to slow way down and put spaces between each word, because we're fucked if we talk like. That gig went well, but I was doing the Crack then. That's like a famous place down the south.
What do you call him? The Australian guy? Runs it, the Australian guy?
Fucking names left me now. And I had it there now. I needed to say all
his. Just had Nick Easy. He said his name.
I know, and I needed it. Fucking. Anyway.
LeBron James, I'm calling.
LeBron James was the MC. No, so the first gig, brilliant. And then I had to leave there. Me and Eamon came the whole way down, me and up, just for support.
On the passenger seat there?
I support, but he usually pulls out. He's driving to Belfast tomorrow, first time. I might bring a bottle of fucking Buckfast with me.
You're going with him?
We're gigging on this whiskey tasting thing for Paddy McDonald tomorrow night. And they asked me, and I was like, driving to Belfast yesterday, driving to Lisburn on Friday. I don't want to be driving Thursday. So
I might go, you know.
Aye? You're not.
But
I know.
But I'm free.
But McAwee says...
Where is it?
Belfast.
Who's on?
Me, him, Paddy, and Bruno Diamond.
I was going, but now you...
Why?
Because you and McAwee are on. I heard you 1,000 times.
No, you haven't heard my new 20 minutes?
No.
Oh, you fucking haven't, because
I heard some of the ones you gave me yesterday.
I've barely heard it. Anytime, do you know how many times you went shite and then I go and turn on the class bit?
But that's because I motivated you. I changed your...
You actually said they were good, the 2 bits. I
don't know.
Oh, fuck
for the sake of
I give you the punchline. So what the way anybody listening, I would say the grumpy drawers here, and if you can make him laugh, right, I'm on this on. Do you know what it's like? See that show that you love, the twist at the end? Right? I think the way they work it is that they go, right, he's the bad guy. Let's fucking work back.
They probably do, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So then you can... It's easy to write it then, because you just...
you know
what's... So I think I'm starting to do that way. If I get a decent punchline or something, the surprise. It's all about the surprise. And then I'll do... And see, when you know you've got a great surprise, you can mess about with the whole setup on the way up. I'm no good at joke telling, but I can tell stories.
Is that not Chappelle's one?
I don't know.
He tells them the punchline at the start. I kicked her in the...
he actually...
kicked her in the fan.
That was a class. He actually says, here's the punchline. Nobody does that, no.
And then works back.
And then tells
the joke at the end.
So that was good. But, so down in Dublin, did the first gig. Glad it went well. Still had to slow way down. Foot turn. They don't know what foot turn means down south.
Right, okay.
So I was like, did you ever hear a foot turn? Just silent. So luckily now I'm at the stage where I can go right. See, when you're first year, you just batter through.
Aye, but is it not funny to explain foot turn then?
They weren't. No, it's too long. And I was like, and I tried to do a wee bit. Foot turn, a wee bit. Look, does anybody ever hand you something, say, go on foot turn, it's fixed? And they were like, what are you on about? So I just went, right, we'll move along. But see, if you're in your first year, you're just doing the whole foot turn bit.
Aye.
The silence.
Aye.
Because you have no other skills.
Yeah.
So I left there, me and him, and then went back to the multi-story car park. They find my car. We forgot what level it was on. It was like Shaun of the Walking Dead, an abandoned fucking... We were just going through the levels, looking round, and then he's worse
They
than
are
me.
very similar.
Aye. What we didn't do is check the level we were on when we were leaving, because we were in a rush to the gig.
Yeah.
All they do is look at a number on the wall. Like. Got the car, 20-minute drive then, and this inner city, Dublin. Some buzz about Dublin too. Eh? It's just shite driving around it, isn't it? Especially when it's packed.
I like it. Eh?
Then we went into this place then, Cracker setup, about 120 stuffed into the place. But it's like they do 3 shows in a row. So everybody out, cleared the thing, everybody back in. Fucking, it was a rough audience, laughing at nobody. But man, I'm telling you now, you see them gigs? 90% foreigners.
Aye.
Like I shouted, anybody in here, what? Make some noise if English is your second language. Yo! I says, make some noise if English is your first. Hey. I says, not only am I going to be difficult to understand, but people that speak English find me difficult to understand. Crickets. Especially with the MC forgot to call me up and called the headliner instead of me. But I'm because I left one gig, they run across the city to do this one. I was getting on that stage because they said you're on after the break. I could have been away on home an hour before it. And he seen me getting up there and he goes, oh, round in. Then I fucking went up and it was like tight. It was like tight. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, man, it's right on the fucking top of my dick. Comedy Club. Let me see this. MC. Fuck me, his name's nowhere fucking near it.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
I know. Demo Clark.
Demo
Clark. J.
Demo.
But you said J.
I know, I was going, J, there's no J's in there at all with Demo Clark.
He is Australian.
That's why I was always saying I could never be a tout, because I just forget your name straight away. He's Australian, surely, and he's full-time professional comedian. He hated the crowd.
Good looking dude. No?
I never noticed. Always wears a cap, beard. I've gigged with Demo a few times, but he just... Sometimes audiences are shite. I don't care what I know when people say, it's nothing to do with... Because I want anybody here, I'll explain where I says, people up in north, all they hear is nah, 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 nah. Silence. Do you want to know why? They thought I was talking. Right?
They didn't know it was a joke.
They didn't know it was a joke.
They didn't know it was just noises.
Remember Ian Thompson did that? He says he was doing accents, Scottish accents, when he was in New Zealand, and they just didn't know his accent changed. So when he was doing Scottish, nobody laughed because they just thought he kept talking, only more angry. But I was saying, anybody here know where Belfast is? Make some noise. I was trying to get the energy going, like, yo. Anybody ever here know where Derry is? Yo. Anybody in here know where Strabane is? Yo. And I was like, oh, lame bastards. There's no way people from fucking...
They were just yelling.
And do you know what it was? It was like 3 Chinese, 2 from Turkey, 5 Spanish, couple of English. Like, it's not just... Like, just all different.
But you know what? Gaddis made a good point the last day. It was like, people are always saying, you know, he's city's full of immigrants. I was like, but that's where all the jobs are.
Aye.
That's where they should be. If you see an immigrant, like he was like, if I see a fucking immigrant walking around my house in Dungannon, I'll be like, why are you here? I'm like, why are you in this area? Like, not in a bad way, just generally like, why are you not in the city?
Half of them are either overworking and they're on their break or visiting. It's not. I would say every.
I like the Turks, man. I love it. Turkey.
Every big city.
I love getting my hair cut now in the Turks.
Do you? Have you moved barbers?
No.
Oh.
No, but I like to go there for. Man, it's experience. Like, you get the hot towel and the nose done and the ears done and.
I got
the aftershave.
I was in the dentist today.
And you get the wet, the.
Aye.
All that. Man, do you know what I do not?
How much is it?
It's like 20 quid.
Is everybody paying 20 quid on it?
It's like the Chinese. Has to be.
Suppose it's 15.
Man, do you know what I don't?
The barbers 15.
Do you know what I do not understand? And this is one of life's great mysteries. You know when they do that there, where you're here and go, huh? You go, what?
What length do you want?
But how do you know from there? Like,
What do you mean?
How do you, like, when they do that, I don't know what that means in terms of what the overall haircut.
What's your answer?
I just go, I don't know.
No, do you agree?
But to see if he also done that, I would go.
My barber glazed it last day because I knew the photo shoot was coming, so I jumped on and I just did the sides. Hello. No, just left.
It looks like you're wearing a white
My hat. We were on, what was it?
Man, you looked weird in that fucking.
So I was looking at myself then the whole time you were chatting. You know when you go on a Zoom? Anybody on Zoom never looks at the people that are talking.
Oh, that's why I hide myself.
They're all doing their mirror face.
I hide myself. You end up just looking at yourself.
Don't you? Looking at your arms and all.
But men will understand when barbers do that 2 fingers and hold their hair up and go, happy enough?
I understand.
I understand what he's saying, but I don't know how that corresponds to the overall haircut. You're going, aye.
I mean, no, you could say shorter or longer.
What if you want it shorter?
I was telling you about my mate that has the wig went and got his haircut.
Aye.
Fucking. He's a way to get a new.
Wigs can get long.
He's a way to get a new one today. Anyway, that's them just telling you what length you want it. Barbering's easy, isn't it? So you could, like, if you really want to, 6 weeks.
In COVID, I give my dad these now cut. You know.
How long do you think if you really trained at it?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. You're done. Like if heads just came in and you were doing 10 a day.
I always tell that's the best for young people I work with, barbering. Scissors, razors, start at home. You don't need an office. You can just fucking start making money right away. Do the course and then eventually gather up the money to get a room somewhere, and then it's something you can just do and make money. And people need haircuts all the time.
Yeah, and you can go anywhere in the world.
Aye. Go anywhere in the world.
I said that to my son the last day. He's doing his A-levels and he's on about going to uni in Liverpool. And I says, hey, have you considered being a plumber? I'm fucking telling you now. Nobody's doing job. They reckon if you could get a labourer and a van, you'll be on 100k a year straight away once you qualify.
I would say so. I couldn't get a plumber there. 8 weeks.
They're impossible to get.
8 weeks.
And this is you just going around doing...
Man, I was sending him texts like, any chance you can get over this week? It's like the Waynes have been washing in cold water. God love them for 3 weeks.
He doesn't give a fuck.
I just text him. Jack hasn't washed now in 3 weeks. If any chance,
electric shower, no.
What?
Electric shower, not that work.
It was the electric shower. It wasn't working.
If you only got one shower,
2 showers, but they can't both be electric for some reason. So we have the one where you heat up. You have to put the fucking immersion on, and you always forget.
Aye. So and it never lasts that long, anyway. Immersion.
Oh, I text him, man. I'm getting sick. I took cold showers in the morning, so I go out to the gym in the morning, forget to turn it on, land back, but only have a shower window of time.
And it's your fault then. Not turning it on.
It's for me, but it's also my fault. But I have to take a cold shower because I have to go to work.
Wakes you up, sure. But
we were nice.
Plumbers. That's would you see? I'm going to uni. It's going to cost me money, but it does cost a load of money. And what is that qualification going to do for you? Is there going to be a work waiting for you? Where if you do 4 years to be a plumber, nobody's doing it anymore. So it's a buyer's market.
Yes,
or an electrician as cleaner. If you know what I mean, you're not going to get bogging. No. Bricklaying apparently is a massive one too.
But you're definitely doing the shite, like in the plumbing. You're definitely putting hands on shites.
Why?
Because your man took out my toilet. You're dealing with shite, like.
Depends if you're going to new builds. You're just sticking stuff on.
Aye, but if you're day-to-day plumber, you're dealing with shite, like. You're unblocking toilets, like.
Aye, with rods. I don't even think the plumbers do that.
You stick your rod in it?
Aye. We've got a big fucking pile of rods there. There was somebody must have done a wild shite in our bog. It wasn't me.
Right.
But plumber doesn't do that, I don't think. I suppose it's one other thing. That
is definitely.
So my son can be a plumber.
Do you know there's a guy
plumbing jobs?
There's a guy,
and Kaylee's now. Well, it's like I says, Colin, you're 17. I moved out of the house at 18. Just thinking of a podcast room. Downstairs, just so it knows you walk in the door.
There's a guy actually.
What age is your son? Get him out. 20 fucking 2. We could have had a podcast room. You're telling me what's his room like? Downstairs.
That's my office.
Does he not want to move out? Or?
Hey, but there's a guy on TikTok. He goes around and cleans portaloos. And he has a big hoover that sucks up the shite. Apparently it's fucking viral.
We were chatting to a girl that works, was on a committee or something. She does it on the side, portaloos, rents them out.
Like there's a company comes in and cleans them in for you, and apparently his TikToks rough. That's viral. Like shows you like sucking up the bag. That's the sound.
Why doesn't toilets be like that now? You just
suck it out there.
Your bog just a pool hanging down. Hold on.
I think you've just come up with the future. Huh?
That's what the bitch. That's the future.
Poop
scoop.
I'm way down.
Sucky scoop.
I'm way down to the toilet pipe here.
Way down to the sucker. The poop sucker. Why don't they?
Suck a shite.
Do you know like shops where you could put the money in the upstairs?
Back in the old days,
all the pipes went round the whole fucking thing.
I used to love that going up the back.
You just watch them going in and wee cylinder.
I always watched the woman go there.
And you have a wee chimney on top of your house where the shite's fly out. When a trampoline in the back garden bounces and goes into the river. Just watch the shite go.
Just trying to point it. Away she go.
And then you have a clean bum and everything because it just sucks everything. It's one of them like fucking shining.
Imagine you had a fucking prolapsed arse. Just suck the intestines out.
Oh, you just feel everything. That's some invention. Don't be telling anybody.
Right, and on that life hack there, we'll leave that.
Pippa-sick. Shite sucker. Shite sucker. That's the name of the pod, the last words.
Shite sucker.
Shite. The old shite sucker. If you don't got one installed yet, we should take a hand of somebody else. Let's get an AA. Get an AA version, and then we'll pretend it's a thing and catch people out.
The shite sucker.
Just interview people on the street here. What do you think of this new idea? Because I'm telling you.
It's coming out.
No, every shite's like a ghostie. Did it?
Aye, man, hey, and what? They cut down trees for toilet roll, takes all that away. Save the fucking planet.
And it's hooked up
You're basically clapping planet.
And hook it up to your computer where it tells you if you're ever any deficiencies or anything. You need a wee bit more iron. Right. You need to go to a doctor with that red tip.
You're low on sweet corn. Hey?
Why is there spunk in your shade? It's the big, massive podcast. Yo, the big, massive podcast.